Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into the Halsten Stride healing package.
Yes, it's been getting some attention. It claims to tackle a really tough issue, tendon pain, specifically for women during menopause.
Right, a specific group. And it promises a sort of high-tech solution, which is always intriguing, isn't it?
Absolutely. The hook is strong, using light technology for, faster healing.
Okay, let's get into that technology then. What's actually under the hood here? They talk about infrared wavelengths, specific ones.
Exactly. Not just general heat. We're talking 660 nanometers, 830, and 940 nanometers.
Why those particular numbers? What's special about them?
Well, the idea is that these near-infrared wavelengths can penetrate deeper than visible light anyway, so they can actually reach the tendons themselves.
Okay.
The 660 millimeters is often associated more with surface stuff like skin healing, but the 830 and 940 millimeter, those are the ones claimed to work on deeper tissues.
And how does light, actually do anything? What's the proposed mechanism for reducing pain or fixing tissue?
So, according to the company Halsten Stride, it's about cellular energy. The claim is the light gets absorbed by mitochondria inside the cells.
Mitochondria, the powerhouses.
Yep, those ones. So supposedly this ramps up ATP production energy, which in turn is meant to boost blood flow, stimulate collagen synthesis.
Which is crucial for tendons.
Crucial, and also helps manage inflammation. That's the theory anyway.
It sounds, well, pretty sophisticated on paper. And they do mention some research, right? An internal trial.
They do. They cite an internal clinical trial. I think it was 127 women.
Okay.
And the results they reported sound impressive. Significant pain reduction, even better sleep, supposedly within 30 days.
Okay. But let's pause there. Internal data. I mean, companies use that all the time in marketing.
Yeah.
Is it enough when we're talking about a health device like this?
That really is the core issue here, isn't it? When you hear claims that sound that good for a problem that's often really stubborn.
Yeah, tendon pain isn't easy.
Not at all. So you'd expect to see some solid, independent confirmation, not just, press releases.
You mean like peer-reviewed studies, published somewhere credible?
Exactly. Double-blind, randomized controlled trials. It's kind of the gold standard we look for to really verify these things.
And when we actually look for that kind of verification for the Halsten Stride, what do we find?
Well, basically nothing.
Nothing.
Pretty much. The high-tech claims, the internal data, it all just sort of stands there on its own. There aren't independent published studies we can point to that back up these specific claims about collagen or pain relief.
Wow. And what about actual users, people who've bought it?
That's maybe even more telling. If you check somewhere like Trustpilot, a common place for user reviews, there's virtually zero feedback, nothing there.
Seriously? For a device targeting a chronic pain issue? That seems odd.
It's definitely a red flag, especially considering it's likely a significant investment, right? You'd expect someone to be talking about their experience. This silence is, frankly, a bit alarming.
So the information is incredibly one-sided then?
Completely. If you, the listener, are thinking about this device, you need to realize you'd be buying it based almost entirely on what the company itself says.
Without any outside scientific check or even anecdotal evidence from other users confirming it works in, real life.
That's a pretty big leap of faith. It puts all the risk assessment squarely on you.
Right. So wrapping up, we have this dilemma. A product that sounds promising, uses sophisticated-sounding tech, targets a real need, but it's backed up only by the company's own data, with no independent validation or user feedback to be found.
And maybe that leaves you, the listener, with a broader question to think about. How do you really figure out the value of any health tech product when the only evidence you have comes directly from the people selling it?
That's a critical question, especially now with so many wellness gadgets out there. Something to definitely keep in mind.